Hi, I'm Nnekay FitzClarke, and I'm your public services librarian here at Ohlone College. Have you ever wondered how to create an annotated bibliography, specifically using APA style? Well, sit tight, get ready, and watch this short video on how to do it.
Hello, everybody. Let's get started. How to create an APA annotated bibliography with me, Nnekay FitzClarke, your public service librarian here at Ohlone College. Now, let's get started. So, what is an annotated bibliography? Now, there's a lot of text on the screen, so if you want to pause it and do a screen grab, by all means, but let's go through each of the bullet points, okay? An annotated bibliography consists of citations and annotations of work that was reviewed regarding a specific topic. So, you know how you do your research of different types of books and articles and websites and anywhere where you can get information? Well, an annotated bibliography is a collection of that, the citations of it, as well as the annotations. Now, what's an annotation? The annotations consist of a brief summary and assessment of the material in the citation it follows. So you summarize and then you assess the information that you got. Annotations should give enough information to make a reader decide whether to read the complete work. So you're basically giving a review of the work that you have created a bibliography for. Now, some people may think, now, isn't that an abstract? Is an annotated bibliography just a collection of abstracts with citations? No, wrong. So, an abstract is a summary of an article, book, website, or other type of publication. It is purely descriptive. Now, an annotated bibliography has descriptive features, meaning that it's critical and you also evaluate the content of what you are annotating. Now, let's get into it. How do you create an annotated bibliography, specifically APA? Step one, you got to read the information. You got to read the article, you got to read the book, you got to read the website. You got to read it. You got to ingest the information. You want to make sure that you listen to it. You really get into it, right? You can't give an assessment of information unless you actually read it. You want to take notes while you are reading the information. Unfortunately, when you are leisurely reading, you just let the information wash over you and you can enjoy it and be submerged in that world. But academically, when you're creating an annotation for something, you want to take notes because that is what's going to help you write your evaluation and also your summary. You can summarize in a couple of sentences, but truly evaluating information, you're going to have to give some examples. One example of evaluating would be, is this item communicating the information it wants to convey clearly? So while you're taking notes, you might want to say, this feels pretty clear. I'm going to make sure that I say that in my annotation. Step two, you got to create an APA citation. All right. Now you can create it from scratch by using a style guide. I wouldn't poo-poo using a citation generation like EasyBib, Citation Machine, etc. But remember that a citation generator is not the last stop, okay? Because citation generators, all of them make mistakes. So you want to double check it. And you can double check it by going to sites like the Owl Purdue APA Style Guide. That has examples for all different types of information so you can find the right way to cite your source and double check that citation generated. And then last but not least, remember to give your citation an hanging indentation. Just like a regular bibliography, an annotated bibliography also utilizes hanging indentations. Step 3, summarize your work. So you're going to write 2 to 3 sentences covering the main points of the item that you're creating the annotation for. Just giving a summary. Step 4, analyze. Okay. Now, here you will point out the strengths and evaluate the methods and presentations of the information in the item you are annotating. So this is where you really get into the meat and potatoes of letting the reader know how you evaluate this information. Was it clear? Did it help you further your research? Did it add more information to your research? If a reader were to explore the same topic, would this material be useful for them? Would you recommend this? Is this going to add depth to the topic that you are researching? And then you want to reflect on the source's potential importance or usefulness for your own research. How did this help you? How did this help your discovery of the topic that you are researching? Here's an example. So, first, here we have the citation with the hanging indentation. As you can notice, the second line is indented. That's a hanging indentation. The first part is your summary. I'll read the first sentence. The paper introduces a clever strategy which companies use to decrease the amount of tension among their labor force, called conflict management systems. So we're naming the strategy. We're announcing that it is clever. We're giving a summary of what this paper talks about, and there's a couple more sentences that summarize. Second up is the analysis. We have, I will be using this article to introduce how conflict will be managed. This is how the author of this annotated citation is going to use this article, how they see it valuable. Not a lot of research has been done in observing CMS behaviors, which limits the depth of this topic. See, not everything has to be positive. It's just setting kind of a parameter of where this information is sitting in the realm of in the context of it all. However, it does demonstrate how higher administration is experimenting with management styles to resolve conflicts among its labor force. So really kind of outlining why this is important and how this is going to fit into the author's paper. And there you have it, how to create an APA annotated bibliography.
Well, that solves that. I hope that you were able to get as much understanding about APA annotated bibliographies as much as you can. And remember, always, you can come to the library either on the Fremont campus, which is on the 5th floor in building number 3, or the LRC on Newark campus. We are here to help you, and we will always support you in all of your research needs. Bye.